February, the month of love. Do you know what I love? This stuff. Hi there, my name is Grace Cotton. This is Gracken Inc., and these are my February favorites. Favorites video, you know the drill if you watched the last video. If you didn't, here's the short version. These are all the things that I liked. It could be anything. I don't necessarily have to have just liked these things in February, but they made a particular impact. Let's get started. I love Doechii, my new favorite Grammy Award winner. I think her album is fantastic. I love the new song that she released with Jennie, Extra L, is fantastic. It's very fun. It's very high energy. Speaking of Jennie, I also have been loving Mantra. I think all of the girls that broke out from Blackpink having all of their little solo moments right now is just really good for the economy. And me. Sabrina Carpenter released the deluxe version of Short and Sweet, which is a huge deal for women everywhere. My favorite song is 15 Minutes. I love Busy Woman. Honestly, I love all of the deluxe though. I've also been listening to Diva, live, homecoming version, Beyonce, fantastic. I will have a playlist in the description for Spotify for everything I've been listening to this month for a more comprehensive look. For podcasts, I've been listening to Busy Yet Pretty. I love it a lot. Busy Yet Pretty by Jaden Haley and Misc Media is just fantastic. It feels like you're talking to a really high energy friend. I love the way that she starts each episode by going through her weekly review, I think is what she calls it. And she just talks about things she's been into, her highlights, what she's been working on, an affirmation. I love it. It's not going to make you rethink your life like Psychology of Your 20s is, but it is going to make you feel good and make you feel like you're talking to a friend. NPR's Planet Money is also always a win for me. I'm an economics major. I'm also an agricultural science major. Peep the overalls. No, I'm kidding. Kind of. But Planet Money is really good for me to just keep up on relevant economic events, especially with what's going on with the world. Sometimes it can be stressful to keep up with the news, but I love looking at everything from like a very analytical perspective, and I feel like Planet Money does a very good job of that. A girl's gotta have her snackies. I have been loving the peanut butter pretzel bites from Trader Joe's. They're so good. The olive oil popcorn from Trader Joe's too is also just so good. We buy a bag every time we go, and I kid you not, it is gone in 24 to 48 hours. That bag of popcorn is huge, and we just sit there and we eat it. Produce is also kind of back. Kind of, but there was mango at the store, and I was kind of like, ooh, this was definitely imported in, but God, do I want a mango right now. And it was so good. It was like sweet. It wasn't bad. It was a good mango. I also keep eating apples and Nutella. Oh, it's like I'm a 4-year-old. Give me my appy slices. I want to eat them. To university, I will bring a lunchbox with just 2 full apples cut into slices with a thing of Nutella, and that's my lunch, and it's so good. It keeps me going the whole day. These next ones are like real meals. They're not really snacks. I made homemade beef stroganoff from scratch this month. I felt so proud of myself too because it wasn't a planned recipe. I just kind of looked around the kitchen and I knew that I had all the ingredients for beef stroganoff, and it was really good. I actually had the leftovers today. It was fantastic. I also tried making a salmon stir fry. Ramen noodles, stir fried and cooked with broccoli, onions, teriyaki sauce, and then I cooked the salmon separately after it was marinating in the teriyaki sauce for a little bit, and it was really good. It was very filling, but not as filling as say like a chicken stir fry because it was salmon. It was lighter. I also just love fish. It did make the kitchen smell kind of stinky like fish though, but that's all fish, and sacrifices must be made. Guys, I know Hunter x Hunter finished airing in 2014 and I'm late to the train, but God, it's so good. It's so good. Everyone's a little freak in this show. And at first I was kind of put off by it. And I think that's why it took me so long to watch it. But it's so good. It's addicting. Like, what are these little freak children going to do next? I want to know. Speaking about little freaks, The Amazing Digital Circus on Netflix. I remember when the first episode came out on YouTube and I was like, oh, this is great. But the pilot, it's, crowdfund animation. This is gonna take forever. And then we got like 3 more episodes following that, and I didn't know, and I watched it, and it was so good. I love a mystery. I was raised on Gravity Falls. I love a mystery. And I can't wait to see what happens. But if you're not watching The Amazing Digital Circus, go watch it so they can come out with the episodes faster. Please. For me. Do it for me. I also watched The Wild Robot finally. Had me in tears. I was crying. It was so good, but mostly I want to talk about the soundtrack. I don't think I felt this way about a soundtrack since How to Train Your Dragon. I'd just be listening to it, like walking to class. Like I'm walking around and I'm do 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 on repeat. It's very good daydreaming music, which I love. I love that in a soundtrack. But if you haven't seen The Wild Robot, go support it. I love the animation style. I love what DreamWorks did with it. I'm mad at DreamWorks though for getting rid of their animation studio. I'll be tweaking. Yeah. Wild Robot was fantastic. I loved it. I read 2 full books this month. Everyone clap. Everyone clap. Wow. I'm doing so good this year, guys. This is incredible. I think I read more books so far this year than I did all of last year. Last year, I did nothing. It was horrible. But, you know, it happens. But the 2 books I read, Psychology of Money, it was good. I read it in 2 days, I think. And I love that it was accessible. I feel like a lot of money books are kind of like, what is this person talking about? And that's coming from a business major. I don't know what these people are saying. And frankly, I think a lot of them are wrong. This guy, he's straight up with you. He is giving you his opinions. He's like, this is my philosophy. Also, they brought up Thinking Fast and Slow in the Psychology of Money. And I felt so smart. I was like, oh my God, I read this book that you're referencing. I've never had a moment like that before. Big moment for me. And then I read Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. Oh my God. She wrote A Tall Woman. She's 5'11". Yeah. Play last month's video. But she was notorious for writing the same book over and over again. Small STEM lady. She's not short this time. And this book, guys, this book's freaky. It's really freaky. I was shocked. I was shocked. But if you're into that stuff, I do recommend this book. I did like it. I thought it was great. Had me twiddling my toes again. And the cover art's I mean, you should know what you're getting into. Look at the cover. Look at the cover. It's sexy. You should know that it's sexy. I want to talk about the pimple patches economy, because why is Mighty Patch selling pimple patches, like 6 of them, for like $6? You want me to pay like $1 per pimple in this economy? So I started thinking, I was like, I need pimple patches, because if I don't like do something about it, I'm just gonna pick it. And I know I'm not supposed to do that. I'm bad though. Like you can see, scarring. Bad. So I found this at the store, Rail Miracle Patches, RAEL, and you get more for less money. The per pimple patch price is less, which is good. I don't really know if these things work, but when I take them off in the morning, they do got the white gunk on it and the pimple doesn't hurt as bad. So I think they're doing something. Comment down below if pimple patches don't work, because I don't know that and I'm just trusting these companies. My acne's also been particularly bad lately, so I have kind of returned back to basics. We've done CeraVe day and night moisturizer, and they have a day moisturizer now that's 50 SPF. And all of my smart skincare friends have been telling me, Grace, are you using SPF? And I was using like 15, and they were like, like that's okay. But now I'm using 50 every day. And so my face will not be wrinkly. I also wanted to take a sec to shout out the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. It's so good, and it's also so cheap. Thanks, e.l.f., for always making cheap products that work. I love you. This is my favorite section because I'm addicted to the internet. First off, not a YouTuber. I want to talk about an Instagram account. Han-Au Raisins. HAN_AUX_ raisins. And I found this account recently and I love it. Every time she posts or she uploads a story, I'm like, ooh, I'm in a movie and she's gonna tell me how to live my life in a fun way. Let me just put some posts on screen right now. Look at these. Pause the video and read that. Wow. Doesn't that just describe February for you? So go follow this account if you need a little whimsy. Annika's Leaf. I love the vibes of Annika's Leaf. I found her really early on in my like lifestyle YouTuber journey, and I love that she's a small business owner. I love her cutesy little apartment. I love the packing with me vlogs that she used to do, and even though she doesn't do them as often anymore, I still do go back and watch them while I'm like doing homework or editing a video or something. Huge inspiration. I love her vibes. I love her Instagram. I love her store. Go look at her store. I'll link it in the description. Everything she makes is so cute and fun. Same style of YouTuber, Uncomfy, rising star. She's been on the move for a while now, but she is making gains. I feel like she does a really good job with her content specifically. I love how she structures her videos and the way that she does her content planning. It's a really big inspiration for making videos. Like, I feel like the difference between the two is I like to watch Annika's Leaf as a viewer, just to relax and to watch it, whereas I like to watch Uncomfy as a aspiring content creator and to study what she's doing. So they're very different vibes for me, even though they make really similar content. Everyone knows about Minecraft, but tell me, what you know about Terraria? I love Terraria, and I've had the itch to play this whole month. I am sad to say, I have not yet fully dove in because I have not had time. February's really been stressing me out. But you mark my words, spring break is coming and I will be playing Terraria the whole time. I also have been playing a little to the left in my spare time, doing my daily cleanings. I don't love puzzle games. I like to pretend that I do, which is why I like a little to the left now, because I only have to do one puzzle a day to feel good about myself. But if you do like puzzle games, I think you would really like a little to the left. It's very cutesy. The aesthetics of it are really nice. And it is fun and challenging, even if the cleaning challenges don't make any sense. And finally, last but not least, is my heart has been stolen by Pokemon Pocket. I've been playing for a while now, but yeah, they really picked my favorite thing and made it a free game. Those that know me from my younger years know that I've always been obsessed with the Pokemon cards. Me and my dear sister were nuts. We were nuts. Somewhere in my childhood bedroom now sits probably thousands upon thousands of dollars worth of Pokemon cards. And now it's on my phone. What did you think was gonna happen? What did you think? It's free? I play it every day. I play it religiously. I think it's great. I think they're doing a good thing for the community. And I'm doing the battles. And I'm goated. Don't fact check that. Well, dear viewers, that concludes this video. I hope you enjoyed. And please, dear God, tell me if you want to see more of this, because I don't know. I don't know if people like this or not, and I need to know. Because if no one wants to see this, I won't do it. I'll come up with something else. But I need to know, because I know some of you like it. Hopefully. Like and subscribe for more. Bye!